Here we go again, yet another No Man's Sky update on the horizon, and we are going to talk about the details, what it could reasonably be based on history and Sean Murray's behaviors, all based on science, of course, backed up with evidence and a history of the exact same events that have happened for pretty much every single update over the last 5 years. All of that and more right here in the LZ. My fellow travelers, you have yo-hoed your way into the LZ. So good to have you again. Long time no see. And today we hit the wide open seas for more news for the No Man's Sky upcoming update. We have no idea what the title of it is, but we, of course, are going to talk about Sean's emoji tweet. Now, for those of you who are uninitiated, over the last handful of years or so, when there is a new update on the horizon, Sean Murray of Hello Games will tweet a single emoji. This, of course, drives the community completely bonkers because it opens up for speculation, and of course, there's not a whole lot that Sean Murray does that is not super deliberate. So you can take any one of those emojis and take a complete readout of what that emoji means and get a great idea of the context of the next update. For example, he tweeted the eyeballs emoji, which basically meant front ears, which was the Frontiers update of last year. Super clever. He's tweeted an egg before, which was the living ship update, which you earn an egg and grow a ship out of. And there's just a dozen examples to go by. Now he has tweeted a black flag for the pirate ship flag. Now, I have a few speculative points that we're going to cover today that what that could possibly mean. Of course, the update could be simply called Black Flag. He has had previous emojis where the title was literally right there, right? He historically tweeted in orange, and the name of the update was Origins. So it was pretty close. So a few things based on history, and then of course, let's maybe speculate about what that update could possibly mean. First off, a more tangible and possible idea from what's coming in this update. Previously last year, it was rumored, and a lot of these rumors do pan out to be true. It was a 4chan leak that has historically been accurate. Talked about an expansion to oceans, and rather an improvement of the shaders for the ocean's actual water. Now, there's been expansion to the oceans before. I forget, it was in like year 2, I believe, the Abyss update. But a lot of the community will definitely tell you that the water doesn't look that great. It looks very foamy. It looks like your character's sort of swimming like 5 feet above it. If you can see why the camera won't let you move under the water when you're swimming at the top of the water, because that just kind of breaks the illusion, I think. So one thing that could realistically be part of this update was the rumored enhancement to the water graphics. Now, of course, this could expand oceans a little bit bigger, adding more assets, more things to do below the water. Who knows? Now, the meaning could also be a little more deliberate, meaning literal piracy, right? You're flying the pirate flag and you're doing pirate stuff. Right now, there's not really a lot of that you can do in No Man's Sky. It was one of the things that we never really got fully fleshed out on since before launch. I mean, you could shoot ships out of the sky and get a wanted level, and you don't really get much from that, right? So I'd be interested to see what the concept of No Man's Sky's piracy would be. Now, a little more nebulous and maybe a little less possible would be the possibility of a ship update. And obviously, piracy has a lot to do with ships. Whether the ship capacity would be on the oceans or in space, I know a lot of folks have been begging for an expansion to the ships, whether it be additional assets being thrown into the RNG, or any one of the little bells and whistles that we can add into ship customization. People have been really asking for that. I don't know that they're going to go that big, considering, a lot more focus goes into the summer update. So here's what I think realistically this is probably going to be. Along with the more significant updates, Sean Murray does put out an emoji for the expeditions as well. They really think expeditions are great. They're super popular. So realistically, what I think this probably is just some kind of like aquatic type of expedition. I think that's probably more realistic. So I would keep your expectations in check for now, but it has been a minute since the previous update, right? A couple of months, I think it is at least. What are your thoughts on Sean's emoji tweet? And let me know in the comments section down below. And if you thought this speculation was useful to your YouTube experience for No Man's Sky, hang out with us in the future and subscribe. Come on back. See you in the next one.